This old man actually stayed awake for the Raw post show to give my quick, honest thoughts. Sorry if the lighting's not so great. If this doesn't turn out so well, I'll just do another video tomorrow. But what did you guys think? Did Triple H do a good job competing with Monday Night Football? I thought he did pretty well. Let me try another one here, guys. Hold on. Let me see. There, that's better. Um, I thought it was a good show. Decent job. Judgment Day was the theme of the night, so they did a whole freaking episode on the Judgment Day, which is basically everything we got from this evening. We learned more that Rhea is definitely Dom's poppy. That just seems to be what's going on. I guess he likes getting the shit kicked out of him, and then he just does whatever she wants. And Ray tried to get in the middle of Edge and Dominic. Dominic actually got a 2.5 count, if you can believe that. I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? So that was pretty good. He almost got him a couple of times. But I even said on social media, I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I was like, I'm having a feeling that this match is going to end in a disqualification. I didn't say it just like that. I just said it's probably going to be a DQ. And lo and behold, it was a DQ. Because you can tell with Judgment Day when that time comes. Because when they're about to lose, then they throw in the cheap shots to get disqualified so they don't actually get to pin. But they really need to start getting booked to be more dominant. Yeah, they can get the post-match beatdown anytime they want, but that doesn't make you look strong than what you could have looked if you got more victories. And I don't understand why the longer this goes, the more and more disqualifications that they get. I just don't understand it. They need to do something a little more different than that. Get more victories for all of them. And it's like if you keep having these, that's the only like negative thing I would put on the show. I'm trying to be more calling it fair, not just being like, oh, I'm just gonna agree with everything Triple H does because I love WWE. No, I'm trying to be a little unbiased and say I don't like the fact that they are giving L's to Judgment Day, but making them look strong with the post match beatdown. I don't think that's the right call. If I were booking them, I'd at least get them on a string of wins, make them look more believable in their character, and then people be like, "Oh shit, here comes the Judgment Day. We got to take them seriously. They haven't lost in I don't know how long. They need to do that like they did with Roman, and that's what I would do. That's just what I would do, and I hope they change that in the near future. But it was a little more predictable this time. I'm just like, eh. I like the start of the show, but Dominic, man, with those with those promos, bro, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. He needs help. He needs some help. I don't think he can do that on his own. I mean, he was too focused on the huffing and the puffing and didn't really seem like he belonged there. Like, you can't just throw him in the wolves like that. You can't. You got to get him some teaching. You got to get him some lessons. Have some people work with him before just putting him in the main spot like that to cut a promo. I'm just like, a lot of people weren't feeling that, and I wasn't as well. So I didn't get that. I really didn't. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. But for me personally, I'm just kind of like, nah, that's not for me, bro. That's not for me. But the start of the show, they started off with Seth Rollins, and that was freaking brilliant. They had to start off hot. And Rollins is so fucking over. Oh my God. It's like if you didn't think he was over before, you do now. You do now. Seth Rollins is owning this shit. He is literally owning this, and I am so proud of him. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, and whatever he does turns to gold. I mean, he can play anything, a villain. Well, I wouldn't say anything. He didn't do a great job as a babyface, but that was because Vince thought it'd be a good idea to put him with Becky, and that didn't turn out so well. That actually made him look worse. But now that he's separated himself from her, he's on his own, he's doing his shit, and he's doing a great job. He's doing a wonderful job. And the crowd is really getting behind him. I said right away, I'm just like, listen to this place. Listen to this place. Oh my God. They are just eating this up. I mean, you can't get any better than that. You really can't. And I just was amazed. I really was. And I thought they did a great job. Sorry for the shaking the phone. I'm going to check see if there's, I can't tell if there's anything in the chat or not. Hold on. I'm sitting here fucking up like crazy. But anyways, I'll just do that in a second. But great job with Seth Rollins. I love what they're doing. He stomps on Riddle and says, move on, bitch. Move on. I mean, why not? He doesn't need another match. He really doesn't. He does not need another match with Rollins. Find something else. There's plenty of other things they can do. They really, really can. But Bianca Belair and fucking Sonya, I was just like, what the fuck? This makes no sense whatsoever. That's another thing that I'm going to say I don't like. That gets another L. Another L for me. I didn't like that Sonya got paired with Bianca. That wasn't great. That really wasn't. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? They could have done better. Seriously, they could have done a lot better than Sonya. And I was just like, Triple H, come on, buddy. What's going on here? It's like you could have had anybody. You could have had anybody. And he chose Sonya fucking Deville. The one most of us do not care about. And I'm just like, well, I guess it is what it is. It wasn't a very, very quick one. So it's just like, one of those whatever moments. But Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens is on fire with these promos. Who would you guys think would be, and ladies, think would get promo of the year? Would it be Owens? Would it be Drew? Would it be Rollins and Riddle promo? Because both those were very good. The Rollins and Riddle promo is one of those promos where you're just like, where did this come from? It's like you're sitting there just like, PG era, blah, 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 blah. And then they turn it up and and Rollins just went into straight, like, assassin mode. And it's just like, where the hell did he get that? That was freaking amazing. You know, you can't go wrong with any of them. But if I were to pick promo of the year, I would have to pick KO. Kevin Owens was awesome. And he just brings so much emotion. He brings so much passion. It's so much that you just want to see. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. But I just love every time Kevin Owens grabs the mic now because it's not so forced. It doesn't feel so scripted. It's like you just can't predict what he's going to say. And it's just amazing. It truly is amazing. And I love Kevin Owens, especially now that Triple H is in charge, because now Kevin Owens can actually be himself and have a little more freedom to say what he wants to say. And I just love it. I just love it. I know a lot of you love it. And it's a wonderful thing to see. It really is. And I put that graphic on the thumbnail because next week we have Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title. That should be a banger. As Sheamus says, banger after banger after banger, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to keep going because I was trying that today and I was trying to write what he wrote. I'm just like getting tired and like, dude, how do you just sit there writing banger after banger after banger after banger? Even I just like, I don't want to keep writing this. I can't keep doing it, bro. I'm sorry. It's like I made it through that time, but it's just like, I can't do it, bro. I really can't. So I'm just checking here to see if there's anything in the chat. So I had that open, but oh my goodness. But it was a fun Raw. I mean, it didn't drag on. We've had Raws that 3 hours felt like an eternity. And now with Triple H in charge, we can really enjoy them. They're going a lot smoother, a lot faster. At least there's not DQ after DQ after DQ. Okay, you can't say that Triple H is going through the route of Vince McMahon or the route of Bruce Pritchard. Oh my God. It's like every week there's a run in or DQ or some bullshit like that. Fuck finish. Fuck this. Fuck that. Who cares about the storyline? Long term what? Long term what? More like short term. Very, very short term. Like day of short term. And now we're actually getting some long term storytelling. And Damage Control wins the tag team titles, so good on them. On Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Or am I supposed to be calling her Io Sky? I don't know. But I guess I have to call her by her real name now. I don't. She's Io Sky to me. I'm sorry. She is. But I know some people are going to be pissed online that, oh, Raquel and Aaliyah lost already? Oh, man, that was just so short. They barely had a title reign. As soon as they come to Raw, they lose. Oh, no. I see that. I see that happening, and I know it will. I mean, yes, it was very short, but Damage Control, for them to be taken seriously, they had to get some gold. And I believe they're going to go with Bayley versus Bianca. That's eventually going to happen very, very soon, sooner rather than later. And I see Bayley. I don't know if I see Bayley taking it though. I think Triple H is very high on Bianca, and I don't see her losing that championship anytime soon. And then we also had the boring giant Omos. Oh my God. MVP, MVP. I've been wanting to say this for a long time. Why in the world did you leave Bobby Lashley for this goof? Why? Why did you leave him for this goof? Omos is beyond help. You can't help him. He sucks, MVP. He sucks. I am sorry. But there's nothing good about Omos. Omos is the worst fucking wrestler on that whole fucking show. I'm sorry, Braun Strowman is better than fucking Omos. What are they gonna do now? Hey, we're gonna have Choo Choo versus Omos. I mean, really? If they go for that match, I'll just be like shaking my head, like, what the fuck, Triple H? Why the fuck would you book this shit? But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Omos cannot wrestle. He cannot wrestle. He can barely move. He just, oh, he's built strong. Okay. They got Strowman back now. So what do they need fucking Omos for? Omos is terrible. If AJ Styles, excuse me, if AJ Styles cannot get you over, you suck. I'm sorry. But if no one cared, he had AJ. No one fucking cared. He goes to MVP. No one still cares. They could care less if this goof is wrestling enhancement talent, jobber talent, fucking the broom, the dustpan, who the fuck, the trash bag, who the fuck cares? No one cares about Omos. Omos is the worst fucking wrestler on the whole entire company. In the whole entire company. The guy can't do it. I'm sorry, get rid of him. Out. Get out the door. Please, Triple H. Why are you holding on to this man? Why? I don't understand. Well, there's no money to be made in Omos. None. You go back and tell me with your reports of your earnings during Omos segments and tell me that you made anything extra. The answer is going to be you lost. You lost revenue during his segments. Because no one gives a shit when he's on. People say bathroom break. They go take a shit. They go do the dishes. They go do the garbage. But he comes out there and he's done so fast. You come back and like, oh shit, what'd I miss? It's like, keep him off the show. Keep Omos off this fucking show. It is terrible. I didn't like him in Raw. Underground, that was a fail. So you bring the fail to the main roster only to fail some more. Just because he's tall does not mean he's going to make you money. He will make you money if the fans actually give a shit. But the fans don't actually give a shit, so therefore it's a wasted investment. You could be putting that money on another talent or giving another talent a fucking raise, anything other than paying this fucking guy money to go out there and beat a jobber. I'm sorry, that's just a bad business move. Triple H, if you do what's best for business, get rid of this guy. You don't need him. He's just bringing the show down. He's a waste of time. He's a waste of space. I mean, where's Veer? Did you forget what to do with Veer? Veer Mahaan's lurking around looking for where he's going to work. You built him up to where his vignettes got more over than his debut. And now the poor guy's not doing shit, and he's just as jacked as Omos. So it's like, I'd rather see Veer in the fucking ring. But who am I? I don't know anything. I'm just some guy that just talks about blah, blah, blah. That's just me personally, what I would do with those situations. Okay, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. That is fine. That is your prerogative. Do what you like. But that is my honest review of that. Omos sucks. Get rid of him. Get him out. I want nothing to do with Omos. He is terrible. The WWE would be better off without him. They got so much other talent on the roster. Some people not being used. So why not give them a shot and get rid of this guy? In the comments below, those of you that watched this video till this point, I want you to say, do you want Omos or should they keep Omos? I'm going to guarantee that every single one of you are going to get rid of him. Get rid of him. When you see Omos, what do you think of? Bathroom break. You're hungry. I'm going to go get a snack. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I'll come back in 5 minutes because that's about as long as this match is going to fucking go. It's that simple, everybody. It's that simple. I mean, oh my good Lord. Oh, I rambled on way too long about Omos, and I'm sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed that for your entertainment. But this flusters the hell out of me with fucking Omos. He's terrible. I'd rather watch the cement over there and count how many blocks are on the fucking wall than watch fucking Omos come out to the ring. That's how bored of him I get. That's how bored of him I get. I'm sorry. He sucks. He's horrible. He's a waste of space. And I can ramble on about this for another hour. About how he's as bad as Tony Khan's hugging. I'm sorry. Him and Tony Khan are just getting a hugging contest. Just sit in the back. Tony Khan could be like, I'm going to get this man to hug me. And Omos be like, fuck you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much Tony Khan would drool over that guy? And then try to hug him? And he'd just give him a big look and be like, I guess he signs my paycheck. You know, he'd be that dumb. He would be that dumb. I really hate that guy. I really do. I just wish MVP has done absolutely nothing since being with Omos. It's been a waste of time, and that sucks for MVP because with the Hurt Business over the pandemic, they fucking killed it. They were amazing. And even with Bobby Lashley, up until this Omos shit, now poor MVP is getting worse and worse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's getting worse and worse, people. I don't know what to tell you. I really, really don't. But MVP, if you're listening, which I doubt, but if you happen to, please leave Omos for all of us. We don't want to see you waste the rest of your career with this guy. You can't get him over. You can't get him over. Just get rid of him. Get rid of him, and you should be okay. Speaking of Strowman, no Braun Strowman on the show, so I guess he's going to stay on SmackDown. That's fine by me. He can stay over there. I don't want to see him on Raw. Yeah, everybody's happy to see him back, except for the smart ones like us. We know he's a one-trick pony, and in about 2 weeks, you're going to see all you need to see of Braun Strowman. Running power slam, the choo-choo, the slip and slide, that's it. That's it. And he can destroy stuff and go, raw. That's it. That's all Strowman can do. Big fucking deal. There's other things to do than watch Strowman destroy shit in 2022 when we sat through like 2 or 3 years of it, of what shit he can flip over. Big fucking deal. I'm sorry. WWE had their shot with Strowman against Lesnar. They blew it. He has been nothing since. And you're going to expect me to care this time. I really don't. Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for Braun Strowman. Except for maybe a few couple fans that he has. I'm sure they're like, ee, Braun Strowman is back. Choo choo. But good for him. I don't give a shit. I really don't, and I know they don't. The smart fans do not care about Braun fucking Strowman. And you're going to waste your money on that guy too. It's like, oh my Lord, Cody. Cody Rhodes, please come back soon. Please. So some of this talent could go somewhere else. Please let them give you the chance to shine on the show. I can't wait for Cody to return. I really can't, because I don't want to see Strowman start getting TV time. And I'm just like, oh my Lord. And it's like, oh, fucking Strowman. Why do I have to relive this? But it was a decent show, everybody. I did enjoy myself. Also want to give you a personal touch. I want to thank everybody on social media tonight. You guys were amazing. You make the night go by so much faster. Without the comments, without the feedback, it would be a long 3 hours. It really would. And with you guys, especially during the commercials, it really helps make that time just fly. So much to where I get so invested in it, I forget things I was supposed to do around the house, and I go run and do them quick, and then get right back on and talk to you guys. That's just the kind of person I am. I love Monday nights. Monday nights are the best. I mean, look, I stayed awake for a fucking post show, not like a results type show, but more of here's what I thought of this, here's what I thought of that. I don't want you guys to have to feel like you have to sit through for so long. I know your time is valuable. I believe in your time is valuable. Unless I have a guest like a wrestler, they'll go on long. That's understandable. It's a celebrity. They deserve the time and the respect. But as far as it's just me rambling on here, I'm not going to keep you for a couple hours. There's no need for it. I'm just going to keep it as short as I possibly can, but to where you guys get enough information that may not have watched Raw to be able to determine and make a judgment for yourself. Should I rewatch the show tonight? I'm trying to save you. Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm still here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna be able to do tonight. Cause yeah, my light stayed on too long. But I love you guys. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.